Happy Friday, Brian Manning here with the weekly update. Let's get right to it. So Monday this week, President's Day, nothing to report there. Let's skip Tuesday because it's a quiet news day. We're going to go right to Wednesday. So this is all about new construction. So on Wednesday, we got information on housing starts and permits. And we're looking at what are builders doing across the country based on the demand that we're seeing. And we're seeing that starts were down 7.3%. The reason why they do this is because they're looking at household formations. They want to keep their finger on the pulse, and they don't want to push too much inventory in the marketplace. So this is kind of a good move on their side. I'd say it's a smart decision. You're seeing, at least for builders across the country, to slow down on the starts that they're bringing in to help pull in inventory across the country. Then Thursday this week, we got pending home sales. This is for the month of January. So, pending home sales is always going to be very weather dependent. The challenge that we have here in the month of January is the Northeast had horrible weather. There's some places in the country that got snow that they've never even had before, or it's been many, many years. So based on weather on the East Coast, it was definitely impacted. Pending home sales were down 0.8%. It was expected they would be up 2%. So not surprised to see the weather was impacting those numbers. But if we look at the Midwest in the country, Midwest showed that pending home sales were up 5%. So if you look at it kind of compartmentalized throughout the country, it was good to see that. Then we had Lawrence Yun come out. So Lawrence Yun is the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors. He's talking about interest rates moving lower, and based on this recent move lower in interest rates, that this will pull 5.5 million people more that can actually qualify into the ability of purchasing a home. And they expect that out of these 5.5 million people, that 10% of them will actually move into the marketplace and become home buyers, which is an additional 550,000 home buyers this year. At least that's what Lawrence Yun and the National Association of Realtors expect. Speaking of rates, we just locked in a VA rate, get this, 4.95%. I'm telling you, anyone out there that's been waiting for rates to move lower and they're just waiting for the housing market to crash, as rates continue to move lower, we've seen rates move nicely low over the last couple of weeks. Here we are locking in VA rates in the 4s right now. This is going to be fuel on the fire for buyers in the marketplace. It is going to have a positive impact on housing. Then today we get new home sales. So new home sales is for the month of November and December. This is signed contracts in November and December. These were really strong reports. So in the month of November, and I should say that these are delayed because of the government shutdown. So this is delayed data that we're getting. But in the month of December, signed contracts were, get this, up 15%. 15%. Month of December, they were down 1.7, but these are the strongest numbers that we've seen since February of 2022. I can tell you from experience and what we're seeing out there in the marketplace that the buyer demand is up, and here we are. New home sales, signed contracts, month of November, December, up substantially. So it's right in line with what we are seeing as well. I'm around. My availability is 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you have any questions, give me a call, text me. We're here to help you 7 days a week, 8 to 8. Happy Friday. I hope everybody has a great day.